build anything anywhere, what would be like that one or two things that like?
What would it be that I'd build?
Yeah.
So I'm a fan, when it comes to building, I'm a fan of building up, usually. Not taking up as much land and building apartment buildings and that kind of thing. So I probably would build an apartment building. It would probably end up being something that's a little more geared towards sustainability. There's some new building methods that are, it's called mass timber. So essentially wood framing that is that you could build like high rises with, which normally is not, like, you go 5 stories with regular timber framing, and here you could go 16, 18 stories tall.
And where would you build it? Where would be your ideal location, and why?
I mean, I feel like there's probably a model out there where it's worth, where it makes sense that you can kind of like replace a suburb with like a suburb in the sky. Build like apartment buildings, just singular, kind of self-contained-ish, some commercial in there like stores and that kind of stuff, or services, and then the high-rise building, and build them anywhere, everywhere.
In Canada.
In Canada, I mean, wherever really. I mean, if I was the one building it, it'd probably mostly be in Canada, because obviously I'm from Canada. But and I just don't know much about markets in other areas, like
codes
in other countries and stuff. Yeah.
Would you be open to?
Oh, I would. Yeah.
Checking it out and trying Mexico or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever. I mean, build a city in the sky. Why not?
Yeah.
Something that's sustainable, made out of wood, geothermal heating. Solar, wind, all that kind of stuff. Build it into the actual structure of the building, and instead of taking up, fields and fields of like farmers' fields, or cutting down forests and creating, a bunch of the same looking house and paving over all this land, build it in the sky. Instead of having kilometers and acres worth of pavement, you can have 3 elevators. Replace
acres
that.
Worth of
airspace. I had this idea of building these sort of suburbs in the sky, and then you literally could give with each apartment, an acre of land somewhere else outside city limits. If they want their own backyard. If they want their own backyard, then they can get an acre of land with their apartment, or something like that.
An acre of air.
An acre of air, right?
Wow.
So, you could build this apartment building in the middle of a farmer's field, and everybody gets their own plot of land for gardening or play or sport or whatever. So you get the benefit of having your own yard, and you get the benefit of not wasting material. Not paving over everything.
Not having to tear down a forest or clear the land.
Yeah, exactly.
The development, you just kind of minimal clearing, and you leave the canopy alone.
And it's more affordable too, right? Like, you're able, on the same plot that you could build 6 houses, you could build 300 houses. It's just more affordable. Like, you don't have to terraform to build houses and living space.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Good stuff.